How we doing, guys? Cadizsh Norford, aka Mr. HIIT, the Kick Sweat, bringing the neighborhood kicking. We're providing you some quality movements for the lower body, involving some band movements as well as some dynamic transitions to really challenge that cardiovascular system. Now we're going to be supersetting some very good combinations today that's going to challenge your balance and your coordination, which is your neuromuscular efficiency. See you soon. All right, guys, Cadizsh Norford, report lively. Okay, so we're gonna hit the legs today. We're gonna do posterior alternating reach as well as the reverse to single leg that balance. Now, I'm a fan of the bands, but sometimes when you're really getting after it, the bands try to cheat up the legs, ride high on the thighs. So we're gonna try to tame that puppy as we go through these movements as best as possible. Now, the first exercise, alternating posterior reach. What we wanna do, we're gonna extend the backside leg posterior to the back side of your back. Booyah, just like so, but we're gonna slowly lower by bending that lead leg. So that's gonna look, boom, we're reaching them. Keep the core engaged, keep the core engaged, reach out there, reach out there. Reach them on out, nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. Bring them to the medial, tap them out there. Tap them out, tap them out. Booyah, booyah, and kabooyah. Show me with tomato. Keep them working, make sure you breathe. Keep an athletic stance, slight bend in the knee. All the way through. Here we go. We're gonna superset the reverse lunge, single leg to balance. So that's gonna look, step back in the path of the shoulder, 90-90 front and back, keeping that backside leg aligned with the torso. So bringing it back up, single leg to balance, engaging that core. Booyah. Remember, that backside leg, you wanna be on the ball of the foot and the toe. Drive through the lead leg. Boom. Engage the core. Get them through. Try to focus that weight off to that right side because that's your single leg that you're gonna be balancing on. Bring them to the other side. Step them back. Path of the shoulder, keeping the feet shoulder hip width apart. Engage the core. Booyah, big chest. Keep that backside knee above that ground, okay? About 2 inches, about 2 inches, I'll take that. Drive through that lead leg. Booyah. All right, first exercise. We did posterior alternating reach with the reverse lunge, single leg to balance. Now we're gonna go for the alternating lateral reach with the floor taps, alternating floor taps. The difference is we're gonna get a little bit more dynamic in our second combination. So for the first one, what we want, we're gonna have the band right here. We're gonna have it at the medial point of the calf so we can really get that reach going. Now we're gonna go for opposite arm, opposite leg. Left arm meets the right knee on the lead leg. We're reaching them back out. Nice athletic stance all the way through. Breathe, nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. You got this, booyah. All right, so we just got done with alternating lateral reach. Now we're gonna hit a little bit more dynamicness into it with the alternating floor taps. We gotta get the hips and the shoulders within the same direction, maintaining the feet shoulder hip width apart, 90-90 front and back. Now for the chest, it's gonna be a slight lean forward. That's fine as long as it's not too excessive. The only lean, the reason why we do the lean is to focus that weight on that front side leg, okay? Here we go. Let me show you what it's gonna look like. No, we want athletic stance. We're here, feet shoulder hip width apart. We're driving them up. Boom, drive them up. Prepare to die. All right, now we're gonna move in a little bit more cardio, getting that cardiovascular system working. We're gonna go for the split jumps, working the lunge jumps, making sure the feet, again, are shoulder hip width apart on the transition. Let me show you what it's gonna look like. Now, we want 90-90 front and back. Again, you gotta make sure that backside leg's aligned with that torso. Right here, working them through, boom. Engage the core, 90-90 front and back. You got this. This is Nathan, man. This is Nathan. Find your rhythm. So, we just got done with the jumping lunges. Now we're gonna go into the alternating front lunge into a sprinter switch back to that same front lunging leg. Let me show you what it's looking like. Now remember, you want to superset these cowboys in combination. Start the feet shoulder hip width apart in the path of the shoulder. Step them out. We're here. 1, 2, bringing them back. We're here. 1, 2, bring them back. Opposite arm, opposite leg, 90-90 front and back, shoulder hip width. We're here. 1, 2, bring them back. Step them out. 1, 2, boom. All right, so we're gonna go with a bonus movement transition here. All right, I love this one. This is the crab walks. Now, one of the most important things you gotta make sure is when you have that band, it's gonna try to pull your knees into knee valgus is what we call it, when the knees try to cheat to the medial line of the body. You don't want that. You wanna fight against that resistance. Maintaining the feet shoulder hip width apart all the way throughout your transition. Now, you're gonna have to pivot those legs when you step back in the reverse steps. How's it gonna look? We're stepping with the right first. 1, 2, feet, shoulder, knees, same direction. 3, working that hop, stepping them back, pivot that leg. 2, pivot. 3, everything has to be in the same direction. We're gonna step them again. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. Open them up, open those hips up, booyah. Stepping back, stepping back, stepping back. Cowboy. All right, finishing it up. We're gonna go for the alternating lateral lunges, working on the hip hinging. We're gonna work on hinging at the hip 90 degrees, keeping the foot in the path of the shoulder, extending that backside leg in adduction. Now, what we want, start with the feet shoulder hip width apart. Big third toe aligned with the knee, big chest all the way through, extend that backside leg. Booyah, step the foot, shoulder hip width apart. Booyah, hinge, 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 extend that backside, keep the glutes underneath you, engage the core. Booyah, shoulder hip width apart. We're here, hinge, hinge, hinge. Engage, it's nothing. It's nothing. You just keep telling yourself it's nothing, man. It's all temporary. This is maintenance, you know what I mean? You gotta get this work in no matter what. No excuses. No regrets all the way through. You go 110 miles an hour when you create a mistake. That way at least you know you are all in. You are not hesitant on any of your actions. Focus on the mind, activate the power of will. Mr. Hit the Kick Sweat reporting lively back to you. Hope you enjoyed the combinations today. Hey, if you're a beginner, start small. 20, slowly 30, slowly but surely 40, and eventually 50 second. Going by 10-digit increments. That way you can really start to crawl into that before you start to sprint. All right. Now, don't forget to hit the bell. That way you can get notifications every time I post on YouTube. Challenge it each and every single time like I know how. Don't forget to tag me on Instagram, Mind Muscle Motivation, in these workouts if you have any more tips and tricks that you would like to put in, as well as subscribe. You got to subscribe. Providing that free good content for you. You got to subscribe. That's the only way a brother like me can keep it going. Mr. Hit the Kick Sweat. See ya.